Well, the S&P 500 closing at a new all-time high, and I think this trend will continue. So the question is, how do you make money in this market? Well, you've heard that diversification is the best way to invest. And this is true, but the meaning of diversification isn't always the same. I want you to learn about diversification based on investment themes. In fact, there are 5 investment themes that I think people will make a lot of money on for a long time, and here they are. Oversold investing, that's one of the theses. This is where you have a variety of tools and metrics to see if a stock has been oversold, price to book, price to sales ratio, price to earnings, discounted cash flow, and things like that. A lot of stocks this earnings season sold off, even on good news, so there's some good pickings down there. And then there's short squeezes. Deep-pocketed professional investors, they like to sell stocks down. They don't own the stock. What they do is they crush it down, and then they buy it back, and they make the money in between where they replace those shares. But I got to tell you, these stocks have been moving higher, and when they really go up, it's called a squeeze. This year, major winners have been the biggest shorted stocks, including Restoration Hardware, which is up 94% since the first time I mentioned it on this show. And then there's momentum investing. I know a lot of you folks out there are reluctant to buy a stock that's already at the high. It's already up, Charles, but I got to tell you something. These breakout momentum plays have been huge money makers. And this is not 2001 or the tulip craze, so make sure you check out these names, particularly for big short-term gains. And then there are the economic proxies. I've been talking about these a lot on the show, dirty fingernail stocks. You know, these are the names that reflect improvements in the U.S. economy. It could be discretionary spending. Retail stocks are looking hot lately. Have you noticed that? Packaging, companies that build homes and roads, those kind of things. Another investment technique you must learn, safe havens. Now, back in the 1970s, there were a group of stocks known as the Nifty 50, and they were considered perfect for widows and orphans. Blue chip names that were impervious to all the wild swings in a broad market, and they could survive occasional recessions. Right now, I think Apple fits the bill. That's right. This stock is cheap. The company is steady. And, well, I think they're on course to sell those $1,000 phones. They'll announce that tomorrow, but that's not the big deal. It's those phones over $700. You can see every Christmas they've been able to raise the price. That's key. Also, I'm going to give you greater details on all of these things, guys, because I wrote a 10-page report on how to make money on this. It's free. Go to my website, wstreet.com. I keep telling you it's time for you to make your portfolio great again.